Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would first like to begin by commending the work of my colleagues, Congresswoman Stevens and Congressman Collins, for authoring this bipartisan bill. I was proud to serve on our bipartisan AI task force with many of my colleagues here, and I believe our nation's small businesses will play a fundamental role in advancing economic opportunities here at home and help ensure that the United States leads the globe in artificial intelligence. However, I would be remiss if I did not mention the very real concerns I have about this administration's political attacks against jurisdictions across this country, like my own district, North Carolina's 4th, that refuses to abandon our values, and turn our backs on the people and communities we were elected to protect and serve. Last month, the administration and the Department of Homeland Security targeted counties in my district on the so-called sanctuary jurisdictions list, a list that has since been removed due to pushback from local municipalities. And just last week, the House passed a bill that would relocate SBA offices from so-called sanctuary jurisdictions like my district has been described as. And yet, neither DHS's announcement nor recent executive orders define the term sanctuary or provide guidelines on what it considers compliance. So while I support this bill and the AI resources that it will create for our small business owners, I am concerned that if the bill that passed the House last week is enacted, will the SBA prevent small businesses in my district, a global leader in emerging technologies, and in other innovation hubs across this country, from access to these resources? My amendment prevents SBA and NIST from prohibiting access to the distribution of or use of AI resources by small businesses located in a jurisdiction DHS determines to be a so-called sanctuary jurisdiction. This outrageous list is nothing more than a politically motivated stunt designed to intimidate and punish local governments that refuse to be complicit in this cruel anti-immigrant agenda. Rather than pursue humane immigration policies or meaningful pathways to citizenship, the Trump administration continues to vilify immigrant communities, erode public trust, and sow fear and division. This amendment ensures that innovation centers across the country are not penalized by this administration's efforts to politicize the Small Business Administration and other essential government services. These actions run counter to the bipartisan vision laid out in our AI task force report last Congress and threatens the fabric and innovative spirit of our nation's diverse communities. While I do believe that these additions in my amendment are important, I understand that including them today would complicate this markup and affect moving this bill forward. And because of this, I respectfully withdraw my amendment. I plan to support the Small Business Artificial Intelligence Advancement Act when it comes to a vote in this committee. Thank you again to the Chairwoman Stevens and Congressman Collins for your leadership on this bill. Mr. Chair, I yield back.